Yo, what's up everybody? How are you doing? It's Jerry here, and welcome to a brand new episode of Ballin with Jerry. Yes, Ballin with Jerry. Now, recently, I've been flexing on my social media for some time, because recently I just bought something, and I just bought a brand new pair of AirPods. Yes, a brand new pair of Apple AirPods. Yeah, so now just to let you know, I was able to afford AirPods, but now let me just get it straight. Because a few years ago, way back then, I was a different person back then. I was way more broke back then. I was so broke that I couldn't even afford an iPhone. I couldn't even afford anything to save my life. I had to depend on, I was pretty much, yeah, let's not go too deep down into that, but I've been putting this, until it came to a point where I was able to afford a pair of AirPods. And back when these AirPods came out, when they came out, a bunch of people were having them, but except I didn't have it back then when these AirPods came out. Until it came to a point where I was able to afford them, except I kind of kept pushing it off just a little bit until I was still comfortably able to afford the AirPods, and now I have them right now. So before I even had AirPods, I was listening to music on wired earphones. See, these wired earphones, and let me tell you why I decided to invest a lot of money into buying AirPods. See, this is it. They look pretty cool. I gotta say, they look pretty dope. But let me tell you why though. Because I was pushing it off. I was like, nah, I don't want to buy them right now. I'll buy them later. Until I was getting tired of people asking me. I was kind of getting a little bit tired of people asking me, oh, you got money, why don't you have AirPods? That's just one reason I decided to buy AirPods. Because people started asking me that. And another reason why I decided to buy myself a splurge on some AirPods is because I was getting pretty much tired of this. And this. Going through the pressure of untangling my wired Apple earphones. Now, just in case you're new to my channel, and just in case you may not know, I'm a huge Apple Patreon. I'm a huge Apple patriot. Got an iPhone, got a MacBook, got an iPod Touch 6, the newest iPod out there right now. And I have an iPod Shuffle. And I have an iPhone XS Max. And I just bought these AirPods. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And obviously this amount of coolness comes at a cost. Comes at a price tag. And it just does cost a lot of money. I have paid exactly $250 for these AirPods. Yes, $250 for these AirPods. They're quite expensive. But unless you're someone who's a baller like me and has deep pockets, then it won't be that expensive to you. Then, yeah. Now, let me tell you about my experience with these AirPods. Now, I bought these AirPods like almost a week ago, a few days ago. I tested it the very first time I bought it when I got home, and they were great audio quality. Yeah, great audio quality. The audio quality was great. Sound quality was great. That's basically the same thing. What am I saying? The audio quality is great, and it's amazing. It is very, very amazing. I paid $250 on AirPods, and I have like way, way better sound quality than these wired earphones. See? Wired earphones. Wireless earphones. Yes, wireless earphones. I decided to move along with times anyway. That's the third reason why I want to get these AirPods. See? Let me just test them on. This is, see? Wireless earphones. And if I just compare these two, they pretty much look the same, except this one's wireless. And I tested it, and I just tested it today prior to recording this video. I was recording something, and I couldn't believe it. I was playing a video on my iPhone XS Max, and I literally walked outside my room, and they still worked. The audio still worked. And I was like, let's say 10 feet away, and the audio on my phone was right here, the spot I'm sitting at right now, and I was out a few meters away, a few feet away, and the audio quality still worked. And I gotta say that it's pretty impressive for these AirPods. Long distance, I went for pretty much 10 feet away, and the audio quality that was still playing on my phone still worked through these AirPods. To me, that is amazing, and that is very, very impressive. And if you're somebody like me, who's baller like me and who has deep pockets and everything, then I highly recommend you go and buy these AirPods. But I gotta be honest with you right here, because these may not be the newest AirPods, but I want to test out buy these AirPods before I can go and like spend money and buy newer and better AirPods. I decided to buy these as my very, very, very first pair of AirPods. Yeah. And I'm pretty much happy with my purchase. I'm happy with my decision. And before I end this episode of Ballin' with Jerry, I'm just gonna play a song. I'm just gonna test something. And it comes in this case. Yeah, that was, I don't know what that sound was. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with the AirPods, but I gotta say, these are pretty much high tech. Very high tech. And these aren't even the newest AirPods. And I bought these AirPods brand new. Just testing it with my iPod. Oh, sorry. Technical error there. Let me just test it again. Maybe my iPhone is pretty close. So maybe the system got a little bit confused, but whatever. I'll just try it again. Please work. Yes, sounded like it worked. Yep, it's working. I gotta say, these are amazing. This is very impressive. Man, I really love these AirPods. And if you're someone who's a baller like me, then nothing can show subtle signs of baller status than if you wear a pair of AirPods on your ears. Because literally, if you wear wireless earphones like these, people are gonna think that you are a baller and you're rich, just like myself. Like seriously though, people will literally think that you're rich just because you have a pair of AirPods, especially these AirPods, especially the newest AirPods. Especially if you go walking around town, people look at you with your AirPods and everything like that. People are literally gonna think you're a baller. People are literally gonna think that you are rich. Yeah, so that's basically all I gotta say. Next episode of Ballin with Jerry. Just gonna end this episode with what I thought about these AirPods before I got them, because before I was pretty much scared to get these AirPods. Pretty hesitant at first when they first came out, because I was thinking, what if they get lost and then $200 down the drain? But then I realized there's an app called Find My iPhone. Yeah, so there's an app on the iPhone, on iOS. If you're an iOS user, you should be familiar with Find My iPhone. See, look, it says Find My iPhone. And right here, see Jerry's AirPods, iPod, then yeah, it automatically senses that you bought a pair of AirPods. Just put them close to your Apple device. I'm gonna demonstrate it on my iPod. You gotta open this. Hold up. You gotta open it first. See, it recognizes. It automatically just recognizes that you have AirPods. And just go to just try Bluetooth. See how it says not connected? All you gotta do is tap it. So all you gotta do is tap where it says not connected on settings. Then it will say connected. Then you're good to go. Then you can play whatever videos or music that you want, and it'll still work. So that's basically it on this episode of Ballin with Jerry. If you enjoyed this episode of Ballin with Jerry, then hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. I highly suggest you subscribe to the channel because I have a lot more fun content coming along the way. And I plan on showing you guys my sneaker collection, my shoe collection. That episode of Ballin with Jerry is coming soon. That's going to be dedicated to my shoe collection. That episode's coming soon. So please, I advise you to stay tuned and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future episodes of Ballin with Jerry. And I'll also be doing a Q&A on my personal YouTube channel. So link to my personal YouTube channel will be below in the description. So that's basically it. That's all I have for you guys today. And also, I highly advise you, if and only if you have deep pockets to afford these AirPods, I highly suggest that you go out there and spoil yourself on a pair of AirPods. Trust me, these AirPods are way, way better than wired earphones. Trust me, wireless earphones like these are better than wired earphones like these. So that's basically it. That's all I have to say. That's all I got to say in this episode. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future episodes of Ballin with Jerry. And I have a Q&A on my personal channel coming soon. So I'll put a link to my personal YouTube channel down below in the description. And I put a link to down in the description to my previous episode. And that's it for me today. Yeah. That's pretty much it. And stay tuned for more episodes of Ballin with Jerry. And don't forget to follow all of my social medias down below in the description. That's it for me today. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Ballin with Jerry. And I also forgot to mention, I'll also be doing a $1,000 outfit challenge like I mentioned in the second episode of Ballin with Jerry. So that will be coming as soon as this coronavirus is over, especially for Australia, because I live in Australia right now, and I'll do this $1,000 outfit challenge when this quarantine, I should say, dies down and is over. And I'll also do the $1,000 outfit challenge if this channel surpasses 100 subscribers. So if you really want to see that, to subscribe to my channel, let's get this channel up to 100 subscribers. Then I will do the $1,000 outfit challenge. And I'll be the host and the judge in the $1,000 outfit challenge. So stay tuned for that. And let's get this show, Ballin with Jerry, up to 100 subscribers. And I will do the $1,000 outfit challenge. That's it for me today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Ballin with Jerry.